Hi everybody, Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on the live stream. Hello everybody. Hey MMI, hi Steve, how you doing? We got 4 people. I'm gonna wait for another minute or so for more people to jump in. Yes, I had a good day with the family. How's your weekend so far? Boring. Okay, 9 more seconds. Okay, usually in my spare time, I like to jump around on YouTube to watch different things and everything. Like one of those things was like the John McCann funeral and everything else. And then I like jumped in. Then I jumped to other things that catch my interest. And I came across this TV series that's called The Good Doctor. They had their first season last year, and they're having their second season coming this month. So, and the premise of this series, it's about the series follows Sean Murphy, a young surgeon with autism and savant syndrome from the mid-sized city of Casper, Wyoming, where he had a troubled childhood. He relocates to San Jose, California, to work at prestigious San Jose some hospital. And basically, it's like the clips that I saw from this TV series, I can I can relate to it in some ways because because I mean Dr. Sean Murphy, he's like a young surgeon, and he has like disabilities, but at first, people didn't want to like give him a chance and everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna like put the. Hey, no man, how you doing? Here it is. So, he dealt with biases. He dealt with a lot of things along the way. And in some ways, I feel like I'm going through the same exact thing. And just people would like for me to put me in a box and make choices for me. I mean, why do people think they have a right to tell me what to do, or even speculate on my state of mind, or 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 make assumptions about my life? Was the book too? I think it came from another country too, from what I read about it in this. I mean, well, anyway, it's like everybody wants to every not everybody. A lot of people would like for me to fade into the background and like and do this. And I'm sorry, I'm not that type of person. I mean I got dreams. I got dreams. This Dr. Murphy, I think, I, from what I can gather, he wanted to be a doctor or something about saving lives or something like that. And 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 me, because I couldn't like speak like when I was younger, and I think that's why the First Amendment means a lot to me because of my lack of voice when I was younger. Because a lot of people just like it does. A lot of people would like to put me in a box for one reason or another. And that's why I think that's why the First Amendment means a lot to me, is because the lack of voice I had when I was younger. Everybody was making decisions about my life without consulting me. And everything else. And another thing, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of kids picked on me too because of my speech impairment. Um, Citizen journalism. I actually did some filming like last night. I still have the footage from last night. I just didn't upload it. Hal Township is doing a DWI checkpoint tonight, so I'm probably gonna get some footage there. So that's why I mean, and another thing I learned along the way that if you don't have any like video documentation of anything, people are not gonna take you seriously. I mean, that's what I learned. There's no way to prove anybody, or to prove anything. I mean, even though at time, even though I was telling the truth, they would take the other person's word for it. Maybe because of my psych disabilities or something like that. or their perception of like what my limitations are, my abilities. Who knows? Or people don't take me seriously for one reason or another. I'm sorry. It's just people with disabilities. They want to. I mean, we we're allowed to make choices for ourselves. We have hopes and dreams just as much as the next person. Yeah, we have deficits, but we have skills too, and we want to be noticed for those skills. And I know for me, I want to make something out of myself, out of my life. And I'm not backing down from that. I mean, like, what kind of life can I have if I back down from my goals and dreams that I have for myself? And they diver, I recognize that. But we need to document the interactions that we have with public officials or government officials. And they diverted because I wasn't done with my media project yet. That's why. And the guy was wrong. I still had legitimate business to conduct there. That's why. Citizen journalists, they didn't have the right. They didn't have the right to ask me to leave. Especially especially when I had legitimate business there. I'm also finding out that some people within the First Amendment thing are not really, they're not really looking out for my best interests. And a diver. Have you heard of the there was a mainstream a reporter was doing a story in some town. Same thing happened with them, and he refused to leave too. He got arrested, but the judge ruled in the reporter's favor. So just because I'm an independent, and I don't want to talk about the legal case. Bye bye, citizen journalists. Oh, I know it. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware of that. You may beat the rat, but you won't beat the ride. No, Norman, I'm just like, it's hard for me to catch everybody's comments all at the same time. Sorry about that. And a diver. You know what? My issue is that they need to stop with the harassment and the bogus charges. The discrimination needs to stop. The harassment needs to stop. The bogus charges needs to stop. The false narratives need to stop. I know, Albert. Hey, Ozzy's girl. Hi, Albert. And a diver, I'm not harassing them. I mean, why are they so afraid of transparency and accountability? But the people's feelings do not trump the United States Constitution. I'm not a threat to anybody. In any way, shape, or form. And that's for darn sure. I mean, I'm not a threat in any way, shape, or form. Norman, Norman, I'm not an auditor. I'm a citizen video journalist. And a diver. I respectfully disagree with you on that. Do a flat Earth audit. Oh my God. I believe the Earth is round. And a diver. I have rights and I have. I was on public property all at the same time. I was not like I was there on legitimate business. Okay, I can't talk about the legal case, okay? Let's drop that. Let's drop that. No, it's a Hal Township Police, but it says EMT. It says the EMT. I'm all about building bridges. And a diver, please drop the issue regarding what happened in Millstone at this point. Because I didn't come here to talk about that. I'm just talking. I'm here to talk about the Good Doctor, the TV series with what people go through, like with disabilities and stuff, like what people go through. Albert French, I don't have anything to hide though. I mean, like I said, it's like we need to work together, and we need to accept people for their differences and everything else. My thing is that you always feel. I hear you, Albert. We got to. I think people should film anything and everything, but in a legal way. Like I said, people like I said, I came across this show. I wish I heard about it last year when I first started. The Good Doctor. The series debuted on September 25th, 2017. The Good Doctor has received mixed to positive reviews from critics, with particular praise given to Highmore's performance and strong television ratings. In March 2018, ABC renewed the series for a second season, which is set to premiere on September 24th, 2018. So I'm gonna I'm gonna like watch I'm gonna watch this. I'll be right back. One moment. Okay, I'm back. I mean, like I said, people, and with the John McCain funeral today, I learned some things about him that I never knew either. Um, he um, he was a compassionate. He's a compassionate person. And he doesn't. He puts people above politics. William, no, I'm actually trying. I'm trying to. I'm still learning and I'm still evolving. I want to. There's a lot of things that I want to document and everything else. William, I do like lots of open requests into a lot of different things. There's like some projects that I'm still working on, and it's gonna take time to to get the stuff that I want. Are you aware of the Asbury Park Press investigative story into police departments? It's called The Shield. That's the name of the series, and it took at least 2 years for them to to come up with the stuff for their series. And that's like mainstream media. So it's gonna take longer for if it takes like 2 years for mainstream media. It's gonna take longer for me. And I film council meetings too. And to me, like the more you document, the better people are. And for me, that's through like for through filming. Thank you, Andy Diver. I think it took them at least 2 years to come up with all that information, and they had like a few people working on that too. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, I'm still, I'm amateur and I'm still learning. Everything I do is for journalistic purposes. Hey, Robert. I don't know. I'm like, no, I'm not looking for that. William. Like I said, I'm still learning the fundamentals and stuff. Actually, eventually, I would like to go to community college to expand my skills. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay, the essence of being a citizen journalist is observing, documenting, filming, asking questions, and researching. Be unconventional, be unconventional, even visionary. I became an independent journalist because one, to improve my spoken and written communication skills in order to effectively convey my ideas. Two, the law should apply to every person equally. Three, to be part of the solution, not the problem. Four, to gain a better understanding of different topics, cultures, and etc. Five, deliver facts to audiences instead of opinions so that they can decide for themselves what is true. Six, to make something out of myself that I can be proud of. Seven, to promote free thinking. Eight, to do something I want to do instead of someone else wants me to do. Nine, to be independent with my journalism style. 10, I love working with media. 11, I'd rather do something valuable for society. 12, being able to make my own media organization as well in the future. 13, well, waking people up and let them know the importance of questioning everything they learned for the benefit of themselves and others. 14, to gain credibility in the marketplace of ideas. 15. Open discussions on things that actually matter. 16. America needs more investigative journalism and a network where we work together and help each other. 17. A new era of journalism and not to be part of mainstream media. 18. And investigate and meet interesting people. 19. To help educate people on their rights and how to assert them. 20. To provide an example that anybody can be the media. 21. Bring more transparency and accountability to New Jersey. 22. To allow everyone's voice to be heard. 23. Being able to work with cameras in a resourceful way. 24. It's a very adventurous profession. And 25. A passion to know the truth wherever it leads. And for me, the only way to document stuff is through filming. Because if it's on film, nobody. If you document through filming, nobody can deny what happened. And nobody can like spin it around to suit anybody. Hey, ND Diver, what's that all about with Hillsdale College? See, I don't see. See, I don't see Harem. I don't see the. See, I don't see the camera as a defensive tool. I see it as a documentation tool. Yeah. The reason why, because Albert, not Albert. Who's this Otter's nightmare? You know what? I don't want to talk about Millstone. Just a friend? Okay. Well, then if you're a friend, who are you then? We have people that hiding behind screen names and everything else. Audio, you got blocked because I don't know who you are. So okay. I mean, like I said, my real see, I'm not hiding behind some screen name. Because actually, journalists they go by their real name, I mean, like I said, like the false narratives, the bogus charges, the discrimination, the stigma, the biases need to stop because it doesn't do anybody good. I mean, let's get to the truth and facts, people. Well, I go there on legitimate business. And discriminating. Uh, I go there on legitimate business, and people need to do their jobs. What? Good luck explaining that in court. What? Because I'm there on legitimate business. And people have the constitutional right to film within public, and there's no expectation, reasonable expectation of privacy within the public space. And actually, I came across a actually within the public building. This is my opinion, but I this is my opinion. But when you do like investigative stories and stuff like that, I mean, my videos are like multi-dimensional. So but the way to do it is like to me, public buildings are traditional. Hey, Tex Rose, how you doing? I mean, how can you get the documentation that you need if it's inside the building? I'm not talking about speeches. I'm talking about filming. And filming, I mean, filming is much different from speeches. Wait, Hiram, what are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, I film any. from anything and everything in a legal way. What's FT? What's FT? FTAs? See, I like to learn about stuff. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. Well, here I never had them. I never had failure to appear warrants. I never had them. Oh my god, this is like I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with that. And they diver. Yes, that's for speech, but not for filming. Don't people want to know how the government functions on a day-to-day basis? I sure do. Because some of these clerks don't know the exact laws when it comes to the Oprah laws. I know that for a fact. Because I got video footage of it. And plus that, if you walk in a government building, I mean, anybody can make allegations, but without the video stuff, they're gonna believe the other people no matter what. Doesn't matter if you're innocent. If you're innocent. Well, I wasn't. I was not. My presence was not interfering. Was not interfering with business at all. Actually, I was acting like a. I was there on legitimate business. My presence was not interfering with their business at all. Actually, I had some legitimate questions. Again, you know what? This is not up for debate and a diver. I don't want to talk about our millstone. And what do you call them? I don't know why they called it. I don't know why they called it. Ask them. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna look for the one Hey, Texas Rose, we're just bouncing around between different things. I'm looking for a video where that one reporter got arrested. I mean, like I said, I document myself through like film. And I can't find like the one video I'm looking for. What the? What the? No, we don't want that. Okay. Okay, reporter. Reporter gets thrown out. Thrown out from public building. Okay, I got it. I found it.
Chief Investigator Chris Nakamoto detained and charged while trying to get public records. Good evening. Chris has been reporting extensively on the White Castle mayor and how he received a large pay raise.
Continuing his coverage, Chris went to White Castle today to obtain a missing part of his public records request. Instead, he left with a criminal charge.
Here's the video.
Cuffed, charged, denied public records, and told never to come back, all while doing his job. Around 11 a.m., Chief Investigator Chris Nakamoto and photojournalist Joe McCoy arrived at White Castle City Hall to get one missing part of a public records request Chris filed with the city of White Castle Monday. It was a three-part request.
Like I said, I was just trying to do a job.
Mayor Jamar Williams' salary, an audio recording of Monday's town council meeting, and a copy of his car mileage compensation paid by the city to Mayor Williams. The News 2 investigative unit has reported extensively on allegations.
Yes, there is a follow-up.
Increased $22,000 over the course of a year, and if it was done properly. In order to investigate those allegations, Nakamoto must follow the money through a paper trail in interviews with various city leaders. Back at City Hall late Wednesday morning, less than 10 minutes after Nakamoto walked into the lobby to ask the city to fulfill the missing part of his request, he was back outside, empty-handed, without the public record he's entitled to. He asked his photographer to join him inside to document the lack of transparency. This time, most office clerks weren't available. Most walked to the back of the building and out of the camera's view. And about 15 minutes later, one person escorted a White Castle police officer from the back and into the lobby. He turned around and eventually entered again to confront Chris. Hey, good, how are you, sir? Let me talk to somebody. News 2 didn't stop recording because in a public building, anyone is well within their right to record in a common area such as the lobby.
Bingo.
Again, why he needed to leave.
Please, I want everybody to look at the video.
And the officer did.
Well, it counts in this state too.
Whisked away. Next door to the White Castle police station. Still in cuffs, Chris was escorted inside. Our photographer was denied access, and the door was shut behind them. About an hour later, Chris was released. He received a criminal charge for trespassing in the lobby of a public building while trying to obtain the public records anyone has the right to get. Quite an eventful day, but we must not lose sight of why Chris was there in the first place.
Yeah, he's joining us now with details on what's actually at the heart of the story, Chris.
Yeah, what happened inside is something I've never experienced before. You're going to hear exactly what happened inside that police station in a moment. But first, the mayor has given us a questionable explanation in the past about his salary, and we've continuously tried to get more information. Here's what led us to keep questioning the mayor about what he makes. Questions remain tonight about these documents the WBRZ investigative unit showed you back in January. Even more questions after I was hauled off in handcuffs for following up on a public records request involving the mayor's salary. This was the mayor's explanation 2 months ago outside of a court hearing. Listen how you raise. In a mad dash away from our cameras back in January. Check registers obtained.
I had every legal right to be there, and they diver. I was there for legitimate business.
In April of last year, he earned about $20 an hour. That's about $40,000. But take a look at what happened in November's check register. His salary increased nearly 20% to almost $25 per hour. That's more than $50,000.
Oh, I didn't give myself a raise. I can't get.
Questions raised, things may not have been done correct.
You heard from the mayor today.
We don't know who called the cops while we were in there, and no, we have not heard from the mayor. We had asked him for an interview. We also had asked through the city attorney whether or not she could get in touch with him so that we could talk to him about this. Never heard anything.
Unbelievable. Chris will have much more coming up tonight at 10. And speaking of 10, we watched the raw video of the exchange with an attorney. He'll share with you what your rights are when you are pushed around by powerful people like Chris was today. That's tonight on News 2 at 10. Chris, thank you.
WBRZ Director of News Lee Polachek says WBRZ stands by Chief Investigator Chris Nakamoto. This is first and foremost. The public expects this news organization to ask tough questions and hold the powerful accountable. Our reporters are not going to be intimidated by public officials when we are getting you answers. Station management is looking into all legal remedies.
There is follow-up on his charges. I actually watched it on another video. The judge sided with the reporter and dropped the charges, dismissed the charges against him, and they actually had the town pay for his attorney's fees. So, yes, there's no follow-up on that video, but I know, like, I watched it on another video, and there was follow-up on it. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? I tried to look for that Earl and I couldn't find it. And like I said, and I came across this Earl, so. At 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be ending this. Like I said, I had a legal right to be there. Thank you, MMI. Thank you, MMI Productions. I appreciate that. Yeah, but ain't the town's attorney was the judge too? Or considered the judge? That's backwards. Yeah, that's like backwards. Cracks me up. And they die, but that cracks me up. I mean, like I said, anybody can claim anything, and to me, the film footage, to me, the film footage, it's like you can't spin the film footage at all. It's there. Like I said, I am just trying to, like I said, I'm just like one of those your average Joe schmoes is trying to do something, just trying to do something positive and everything else. And they die if a person's there on legitimate business, not creating a disturbance or anything like that. How can they be trespassed from public property? And that person that has every legal right to be there. In other words, how can a person who has every legal right to be there be trespassed from public property? That's a thought to ponder. Okay, 5 more minutes until 8 o'clock. Actually, I'm hoping. Uh, I hope for a lot of things. I hope for a lot of things. So. I can't speak for the judge. I can't speak for the prosecutor. I can't speak for the public defender. So, I just hope that all of them will do the right thing. But that's how I feel. Good night, MMI. So I just hope that everybody does the right thing. To me, it's all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. We got actually, there's case law in the state of New Jersey. There's case law, and I'm trying to remember it. It's not third. It's specific New Jersey case law. And that is don't recall it. It's all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. Mr. Kim Minister, public defender going through you plea deal. Ain't gonna happen. Wait, hold on. That it doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna take it though. Oh, about the specific New Jersey state case law? I don't recall it. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I don't have the greatest memory recall for specific things. And it's the truth. Then at times, right now I'm not able to do that indict New Jersey diver. What cause? I just, you know what, plain and simple. I'm learning. I just want to be. No, it's not just I want to be. I am. I'm just. I just want to. No, it's not just I want to. I am. I'm an independent citizen video journalist who is learning. Who's learning a lot of things along the way. I can't control other people's perceptions or anything like that. I mean, the only person I can control is myself. I mean, it's like I said, and this is going back to the beginning of my live stream. People who's different or have disabilities, they have to have the chance to follow their dreams and goals that they set up for themselves. We have to stop knocking down other people. And like the Good Doctors, that TV show. You know, like I said, I'm trying to stay away from certain things. I want to, like I said, I'm all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. And I'm like a government watchdog as well. So like a lot of my videos are like multi-dimensional, depending on what I find. like I said, like the false narratives and the the rumors, the false, the bogus charges, the false judgments, the assumptions need to stop, people. This goes for everybody. I mean, we are better than this. I mean, we are better than this. I mean, we are better than this. I mean, let's start treating other people as human beings. That's yeah. I mean, we need to start working together as like going back to one of my reasons. We got to develop a network with investigative journalists and stuff like that, and we need to document things. And to me, it's like to me that's through film footage and photographs. And like with the film footage, people can't deny anything. And the photographs are just like a moment snapshot of a moment in time. Actually, the video footage is like that too. It captures it, ca- it, it captures stuff like in a moment of time too, but for a longer period of time. And I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I dealt with a lot of discrimination along the way. I dealt with the taunts, the mocking, and everything else. And that stuff doesn't hurt me. Because I'm gonna have a voice within everything. I'm gonna have a voice no matter what. I mean, like, what makes you better than me? Because you're not better than me. We're on the same level. I'm no better than you, and you are no better than me. And I'm not gonna fade into the sunset. and do this. Hey, and a diver, I don't have the luxury of that. And this is Frozen. Oh no, this is Frozen. Can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? So, I mean, like I said, I don't have the luxury of a, like I said, I'm not corporate media. Okay, I'm back now. It's unfrozen. I don't have the, I mean, like I said, I don't have the luxury of corporate media. I mean, I'm not connected to corporate media. Andrew Ford. I mean, like I said, we gotta like work together. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get going because I got things to do. So it's 8:12. So this is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. It's all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. And be safe, everybody. Be safe. Have a nice Saturday night out there. Just be safe.